It's live by Eddie Kane Jr.'s channel.
Let me see. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Eddie Kane Jr. Why that sound familiar? Get over here.
Eddie Kane Jr., I'm letting you know right motherfucking now. Do not record my live and go put it on no YouTube channel. No, I'm not playing.
What y'all want to see. So anyway, the lady went and put a charge on me, man. She went and put a misdemeanor on me, man. They charged Lil Ju. They charged me and Lil Ju. They charged me and Lil Ju. She got me and Lil Ju fucked up. The only thing that got me fucked up is one, because it's violent. They said, I'm saying, she went and told them that we told her that we'll shoot her in the face. I mean, what she said we said? Shot in the face? What she say we told her we'll do to her? I can't remember. It's in the affidavit, but she said something about what we'll do to her. She's trying to say, she told the police that we said we'll shoot her in the face. Like, and that was my thing. I'm more hurt that a motherfucker lied on us. I'm more hurt that a motherfucker lied on me that I helped. That's what I'm fucked up about. I'm fucked up about, I can see if I actually did something to you. I can see if I actually did something to you, and then I'd be like, I brought it on myself. But ain't nobody did shit to you. And then you done went to 2-3 different, this how you know that you jealous and you bitter. King Daddy told me, you went to 2-3 different precincts. The first 2 precincts did not want to do it because
ain't no secret. It's your dude Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rit. Now I'm talking about? Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here. So Renegades, man. Y'all just saw the last live from FINESSE2 Tymes before he goes to turn himself into the federales and renegades. It's sad to hear, it's sad to see, but always a but, renegades. FINESSE2 Tymes does not take accountability. All of these situations that he just described, he brought about himself. Let's dive into it, renegades. It's sad to even hear this brother was about to be off parole in 28 days. And now he has to turn himself into the feds. Now, the situation with Suge, mother Joyce, the one Joyce he keeps talking about. Joyce, from what Finesse is saying, she basically has 5 kids with her. 4 of Sugar's kids and 1 of Sugar's brother's children. She has all 5 of her grandchildren that she has living with her. Her brother is doing time. Renegades. We know, well, hey, I'm a parent. All parents know that have little children that daycare is high and it's going up every year. You understand me? So Finesse states that he lets Joyce move in with him and that he just throws her some money here and there. But renegades, that's a lot. I'm a parent of 1 child. It's a lot raising 1 child, let alone for an older woman to be responsible for 5 kids and make it 6 when she's there, because you have a daughter with Sugar as well, and King was over there. Make it 7. So she's basically the nanny responsible for like 7 children. And you think that you're going to and few her. Now see, that's the thing, brother. You got to look at the amount that you would have paid. You say you have a nanny here and there. Think about the cost you would be paying for child daycare. It would be astronomical for 5 to 6 to 7 children. And it might not be that many kids because, like say, King and a few of the kids probably go to school. But the younger kids, even if it's 3 or 4 or whatever the case may be, it's cost money if you would have had those children in daycare. So this lady is basically the nanny watching over all these kids, some her grandchildren, some not. and you trying to and few her. So next thing you know, and guess what? I don't condone that she is selling information that's going on in your house, FINESSE2 Tymes. That's low down. But you saw what she's about. You saw that, and now here come back to the choices. You chose to lay down with a woman who does not have custody of any of her children. Why? You know the courts lean heavily towards the mothers, you know what I'm saying? So she doesn't have custody of her kids because, hey, she's an unfit mother, and you just chose to have another child with the unfit mother. If she's not a good mother to the 4 previous kids that she had before, what makes you think she's going to be a good mother to your child? But I digress. So all 4 of these kids are with her mother. You're toing and fewing her, piecemealing her, giving her a little bit of bread. So she starts selling information. I don't condone that. So you put her out. And that you know that she has a history of trying to involve the police when when Sugar, her daughter, ever tries to get her kids, she involves the law because it's illegal that she has the kids. You knew this, you put her out, and you brought the snake back into your home. You did that. And that's not you being kind and generous. That's you knowing that you got a cheap nanny. You understand me? You know that you have to pay more money for a nanny or for daycare than you will have to pay for this lady. So you're going to bring her back in because you don't want to pay. And that's what it comes down to. You're losing your freedom because you don't want to pay. You're being cheap. And that goes into, boom, that ties right into FNG King, Young King. So you heard the situation where King basically, he tried to get away from Finesse. Finesse states that he tried to be the disciplinarian and he tried to put the belt down, and that King didn't want to go to school, and that's why King left. Renegades, we already know that he was involving King in too many grown-up affairs, and that's why King had information to give to the law, because there's no way that King should know about you running off on the plug in Oklahoma for 100 bowls. King should have no knowledge. That shouldn't have been there, should never even heard nothing about that. King should not be present for you putting your hands on Sugar. He shouldn't be hearing nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? You getting physical with Sugar. You shouldn't even be presenting that in front of him. You know what I'm talking about? And you know that King has a delicate home situation because the dude has a father. The dude has a grandmother. And they are allowing him to live with another woman that they don't even know from a can of paint. They let Suge, from what you're telling me, they let King live with Joyce, Sugar's mama, who they don't know. King was over there and she actually had him going to school. You know what I'm saying? So she was doing more with less than what you were doing. So you were trying to say that King backstabbed you for the money. It doesn't seem to be the case because he's over there with Joyce and at least he's in school. At least he's not, I'm hoping, at the dice games, gambling, around all the people, smoking all the Zaza, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you were doing with him. You were out here blowing trees with an 11 to 12-year-old, 10-year-old kid at the time, and you're doing all this stuff with this child, and he caught up with you understand me? So when you go out there and try to, you know what I'm saying, and the situation at the car, when it finally jumped off and she basically say that you threatened to kill her, I don't know, allegedly you threatened to take her out the game. This all got brought on you because you're not King's father either, brother. King been going from your crib for 3 months. Let that kid go do what he gonna do, man. He has a father, a grandmother, and they let him live with this lady. So be it. Let him go with this lady, man. You got no legal bond over King, except that you just had him there and had him involved in all these nefarious activities. So now when it comes time for Joyce, she been living with you. She know the ins and outs. She know all the dirt you doing. She spill it to the law. King, when they question him, he know everything you doing. He know the ins and outs. He gives it up to the law. You understand me? And that's why you got jacked off the streets. It's not because of Joyce. It's not because of King. It's because of FINESSE2 Tymes and you involved, you exposing. People don't know but what you show them or what you tell them. You understand me? And that's what FINESSE2 Tymes is gonna have to learn. It's not because you had a good heart. That's not the reason. The reason because you saw signs and you didn't heed the signs. You knew that Joyce was a snake. You brought the snake into your home. King is a kid, impressionable. You exposed King to adult activity that he had no business seeing or hearing, you know what I'm saying? And now we're about to see, you're about to turn yourself in. You only had 28 days left in your parole and it seems like you're about to violate back. Renegades. This is sad, but it's definitely a lesson for everybody, you know what I'm saying? When you see the signs, people don't change. Heed those signs, you understand me? Or you might end up going to the Bing doing that bid. That's just how I see it, man. It's your dude, Eddie Kane Jr. If you ain't no renegade, hit that sub button. If you want to join us on the low key, watch them ninjas that be close to you. Mission. Hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, hold your head.
Wait a minute, I see something.
What?
You getting out of jail.
Say words, son.
You walking out, you
Say
are free as a
words,
bird. Hold up, I'm seeing something. It's 6 weeks later. You going right back into jail for the same shit.